Konnichiwa. Welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is part 5 of my Yakuza live gameplay. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Or should I say, step the fuck up. It's time to die. I love saying that. I'm not going to stop saying that now, to be honest. So, in this live stream, I am going to focus on story. I felt like I did a lot of adventuring, exploring, fighting, leveling up, doing quests, chatting up women, and many more in yesterday's live stream. So, this live stream, I want to progress the story. So, let us follow the red arrow. I can't stress enough just how beautiful this game actually is. I mean, look at all those. Look at the LED lighting, like for a 2005 PS2 game. Chatty boy, welcome to Classic Hits Gaming chat. How are you? How was your day going? As always, you're very welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, which is your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is, of course, oh, it's slapped off her. She nearly gave me a belt of her handbag in the process. Um, this is, of course, part 5 of my Yakuza live gameplay, where I'll be focusing on the story this time. You'll be happy to know. I was listening to Mr. Bean on Free Speech. Mr. Bean on Free Speech? What the fuck? What was that about? And how are you, Dad? As always, you are very welcome to Classic Hits Gaming as well. Your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is part 5 of my Yakuza live gameplay. Great to have you both in the live stream right now. Hope you're all doing very well, and enjoy. I don't need to be behind Serena, I need to go into Serena. Yeah. All the way to Serena. I can't click that right now, Chad, because I'm in the middle of streaming. But if you want to leave that on one of my community posts or a previous live stream, that would be great, and I could check it out then. Thanks, Chad.
Welcome. Oh.
It's been a long time, Reina.
Kazuma-chan.
Thank you, Chad. Konnichiwa. That's all I can say in Japanese. Japanese.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry about Fuma-san. Anyway, it's just like you to surprise me like this.
I'm sorry.
It's good to see you, though.
Hey, Reina, Oyabun told me to find Yumi.
Yes.
Have you heard anything about her?
Well, after the shooting, I was told that she disappeared from the hospital. But Kazuma, about 5 years ago, a girl named Mizuki stopped by here. She said she was Yumi Sawamura's sister.
Yumi has a sister?
Yeah. But she said that Yumi didn't know anything about having a sister, because Yumi was sent to the orphanage way before Mizuki was even born.
I see. So now, where is Mizuki?
That, I'm not sure of.
You're a great help.
Mizuki used to stop by quite often. Then one day she said that she wanted to work here in the same bar that Yumi used to. She worked here for about 4 years. Then last year, all of a sudden, she opened her own bar. The name of her bar is Aries.
Where is it?
She was supposed to tell me, but I haven't heard from her in a while. I tried to get a hold of her, but she changed her number.
I see.
You know, she looks so much like Yumi. If you met her, you'd see it right away. And she has a tattoo of a flower. Right here.
Tattoo. You would never do that.
Definitely not.
Sorry to have bothered you.
Come back again anytime. I'll try to help you out any way I can, Kazuma.
You don't think you'll be getting the Dead Rising? Let's get the name
Know
right.
that mystery?
Dead Rising
Or is someone already
Deluxe Remaster.
Yeah, I heard.
Could make it up, could
told
you?
you?
Welcome to modern gaming.
I have to see it to believe it.
How come, Chad? Why not?
Trusting what others tell me.
Demaster.
By the way, Kazuma, do you know the Millennium Tower? It was built 5 years ago. Right behind the tower, there's a small bar. And the bartender there knows the business well and has a lot of contacts. When a new bar opens, he'll know about it for sure. He probably knows where Aries is.
What's the name?
Well, you could have said that from the start, Gordon.
Bacchus.
I've heard of Bacchus. That's the god of wine. Lots of censorship and what's denuvu? So you think it's a demaster? I don't know about that, man. I respect your view. I respect your opinion. I wouldn't personally call it a demaster. I don't know in what way you feel it's a demaster. But in terms of visual presentation, like it is a remaster, hands down. It is definitely visually enhanced from the original and even the first remaster. So I would have to respectfully disagree with you there, my friend. But so what exactly are they censoring? Like, I like when these things come up and happen in the world. I always like to know the facts, and I always like to know as much information about it as possible from all different angles. You know, so in what way, like, I'd like to know personally, in what way do you feel that this game is a demaster? And what exactly are they censoring? And what the fuck is Dinuvu? I had a look at Mr. Bean. You had a look at Mr. Bean. So you watched the video. What's all that about? Hideout is now available. While in the hideout, your HP gradually recovers. I was reading about this yesterday in the manual. That's pretty handy. I don't have to worry too much now about my health. I can just go back here to the hideout. You can save your game. You can replay cutscenes. You can store items. So that's actually pretty useful now, to be fair. And it's a nice looking place as well. Where exactly is the phone? This is the exit anyway. Some lovely music playing in the background. Who's phoning me? Yume? Or Yue? The fuck is Yue? One of the bosses got censored because communism is a slur now. So there was a character in the game, in the original game, and possibly the first remaster, that mentioned communism, and it's now being censored out of the game. Is that correct? I just want to get the full facts before I give my opinion. Is that correct? I posted a link to my page. Oh, handy, so I can check that out there. So after, thank Kazuma-san, you got some spare time. My girl's going to be performing later. Why don't you come and catch it out? Check it out. The place on Pink Street. I'll be waiting for you in front of the club. See you later. Well, I'm kind of in the middle of a fucking story, so if it's a side quest, it's going to have to wait. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Chad Chad-san, as they say in Japan. Chad-san, Master Chad. For that information, konnichiwa. I don't know how to say thank you in Japanese. Okay, so thanks for that. Yeah, that's kind of stupid, to be honest with you. I'm not surprised, to be quite honest with you, in today's world, that that would actually happen. So are they actually... What's the message they're trying to send here? That communism is a bad thing? Or that it shouldn't be viewed as a bad thing? Or you shouldn't be talking about communism? I'd love to know what exactly their message is. What exactly the grounds are for censoring. Oh yeah, sorry, you actually explained it better, didn't you? You said something about that okay, so sorry. Yeah. Okay. So one of the bosses got censored because communism is a slur now. So if you say that someone is a communist, that's now considered to be a slur now. And that's why they censored that out of the game. My mind is working overtime right now, trying to process that. Because I'd love to know what their message is. You know? Like, communism is a political ideology. You know? It's an ideology. Yeah. So, are the developers of this remaster trying to say that communism is bad? That you shouldn't talk about communism? Or that if you call someone a communist, it's a slur? That's an interesting one, really. There's more stuff they removed that I haven't looked into. Yeah, I'd love to know more. What the hell is that Japanese text? I don't understand it. Yeah, I'd love to look more into that myself actually after this live stream. Like, apparently no, to call someone a communist, it's a slur. Strange. I understood it was a political ideology. There you go. There you go. An ever-changing world that gets ever more interesting at each passing day. Denuva is a PC anti-cheat. I don't know what bloatware is. Man, you've become so technical in the last few months or a year, man. It's like, what the hell? I don't know half of these things, man. I don't know what bloatware is, to be fair. That never works and hinders game performance. They put it in single-player games that now require a login first. So it's anti-cheat. I'm for that, to be quite honest with you. I don't know if that game has online or not. If it has online multiplayer, if this Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster has online or not. But I'm completely for anti-cheat. I don't want people going online cheating. So I'm for that. I'd be absolutely in favor of them doing that. But if it hinders game performance, then it's something they need to have a look at. To ensure that doesn't happen, that people can play the game, and the game will be of quality without it, being all buggy and glitchy and shit, So they put it on single player. Oh yeah, sorry. I should read the whole comment first, shouldn't I? So they put it on single player games that now require a login. That's pretty fucked up. Yeah, yeah, I can see why you'd be put off getting it now. To be honest with you, why put it in a single player game? Because I mean, obviously, if you're playing a game like Call of Duty and you're going online, you're playing online multiplayer, and some fucker is cheating, it's really annoying. It's really unfair. So you'd want some kind of program to be put in place that prevents cheating. But you don't want like why would it be put into a single player game? Do you know what I mean? Doesn't make any sense. Yes, I will use the lift. I'm lost here with all the gaming chat. LOL. Well, this is Classic Hits Gaming. That's how did I end up getting lost like that? No, this is hilarious. Oh yeah. Oh, so there's actually a side quest that I won't do for now. If it's still there in the next chapter, I'll do it. But for now, I want to progress the story. So, Chad, in what way do you feel like Dead Rising Deluxe Edition is not a remaster? I mean, a very I'm like a journalist today. I'm very like, when someone gives me information, I kind of want to know as much about what it is they're actually talking about. Another kind, as much as possible, get as much facts on the incident as much as possible from all angles, and piece them all together to kind of try to understand exactly what's going on. So in what way do you feel like it's a demaster? Well, it's a remake. It's a remaster with quality of life improvements, but they removed and censored some of the stuff from the original game. Okay, so I completely get your point on what you're talking about there in terms of taking away, like censoring stuff from the original. Yes, censorship is fucking stupid, but it's happening more and more now in gaming, especially with remasters and remakes, and it's really pathetic. It's really stupid, and it's just one of the many fucking things that's wrong with modern gaming, really. And it does get worse every single day with every single game released. Really, it does. It really, really does. So yeah, it's a weird one about the communism thing, because communism, if am I correct? Am I correct in saying that communism is a political ideology, no different to democracy, no different to dictatorship, no different to having left-wing ideology or a right-wing ideology? It's a way of life. It's your way of life. It's your ideology of life. That's communism, correct? That's what I would take away. As far as what communism is, I don't fully understand communism, to be quite honest with you. Apart from like shared wealth, and stuff like that, everyone has to help out. That kind of that's about the only thing I know about what communism actually is itself. But as far as it being like, a moment in a game where a boss mentions communism, do you know, Chad, in what way does this character mention communism? Like, do you know the exact line or the exact quote by any chance? I'd love to know what the exact quote is. What exactly is said? I'd love to know, to be quite honest with you. But if the developers see like it as a slur, I don't quite understand it, like, because it's a political ideology. It's kind of weird, really, you know? It's ownership. What's ownership? Communism. Yeah, I don't know very much about communism other than I've heard like stuff like shared wealth, that everyone kind of plays their part. Ownership in terms of what now? Who owns what? I swear to God, turned into a full-on investigative journalist in this live stream. No, I like to know more about stuff. I mean, we live in a world where people are watching TikTok videos that have no start or end, just a middle. You know, somebody's face gets shared one online, and all of a sudden that person is this and that, and has done that and this, and you know, you should go and attack this person because I say so, because this video says so. You know, this is what's happening because it says so in this article. You know, but like, I like to know as much as I possibly can about a situation, before I can come to an opinion on it. So from what I can tell in this situation, as far as censorship, I don't understand why it's being censored. You know, I don't understand why communism is viewed as a race, as a slur. You want to fight me, big boy? Huh? You're the guy from the picture, or should I say Kazuma Kiryu. We got orders to waste you as soon as we see your ass. Die, motherfucker. We'll see about that. That's how I see it. So you view, well, yeah, fair enough. I don't know much about communism, to be honest with you, but that was my view on it anyway. Or my understanding of it, anyway, I should say. Ownership of your freedom. You know, let me just talk a little bit about, you know, freedom. So, the far left, liberals, like to talk about how free thinking they are. When, to be quite honest with you, they literally have to be told how to think. They literally have to be told online what the next hashtag trend is. You know, who you should protest against next. You know, that's not free thinking in my eyes. I mean, if they really cared about human rights and they really cared about fighting the good fight, well, they should be outside Disney headquarters gluing their miserable faces, you know, to the Disney fucking logo, because there's a man dead because he ate at the Disney premises and died unlawfully because he ate allergens when there was no notice made to him that there was certain allergens in his food. His wife tried to sue Disney. I think I said Sony earlier by accident. Did I? His wife has tried to sue Disney, and Disney's lawyers have come out and said, well, you can't sue us because your husband had a Disney Plus account. So where's all the liberals? Where's all the left-wing free thinkers protesting against this massive corporation? No, none of them are. None of them are. The far right like to think that, you know, we should be free, we should free speech, we should think for ourselves. And that, just like the left wing, and it's hilarious because they have to go onto TikTok and watch a video that has no start or end, just a middle, and they have to be told what's going on around them. They have to be told, this guy brown, this guy bad, this guy different religion to me, this guy bad, this guy evil, this guy come into country, he must be evil. You know? And it's fucking pathetic. It is absolutely fucking hilariously pathetic, to be quite honest with you. So in terms of freedom, is anyone really free? Are any of these fuckers on either side free? How can you be free when you're attached to the wing of a bird? You're a wing on a bird. How free can you be? Whether you're on the left wing or whether you're on the right wing, you're still on a fucking bird. You ain't free. So that's how I think about freedom in today's world. Anyway, I went very deep there, but there you go. Whose wife? Oh yeah, so his wife tried to sue Disney, and they were like, "No, you can't sue us." He signed the terms of agreements. There you go. Who's protesting Disney? No one, because they're a multi-billion fucking corporation, and no one wants to oppose Mickey Mouse. It's like an episode of South fucking Park, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? There's only out to get what she can. Hold on a second now. Her husband fucking died. Her husband literally died because she ate because she ate food. Because he ate food that had fucking certain allergens in it that wasn't made aware to him. So, I mean, that's one way to look at it, but yeah, I wouldn't look at it that way at all. We're all too distracted fighting ourselves to actually fight against stuff like corporate greed and evil as well. Like, nobody wants to... I'm going to sound like Jill Valentine from Resident Evil here, but nobody wants to oppose corporations, like Apple, because, they bring in jobs and they help the economy, and fuck they do. So I'm kind of feeling a little bit political today. There's quite a lot going on in the world at the moment. So forgive me for being a bit over political. Forgive me for acting like a kind of, I don't know, an investigative journalist. I'm trying to fit in as much gameplay as I possibly can at the same time as well. So apologies for that. We're all fighting ourselves in this silly, pathetic and pointless civil war, far left versus far right. We're literally beating the shit out of each other, killing each other, hating each other, being opposed to each other. Literally, one group standing on one side of the street, and the other group standing on the other side of the street, just shouting complete fucking nonsense at each other. A random person could be just walking down the road, recording this, minding their own business. I've seen this. I have seen this. Okay? Literally. Like, there's YouTubers who just like to record the world around them, right? Walking down the road saying, what's going on here? Oh, there's a protest. I wonder what's happening here. This person happened to be standing on the side of the far left, and he was called Nazi scum, Nazi scum. I mean, literally, this is happening. This is fucking happening. This is how brainwashed both sides are, right? Left wing, right wing, two wings of the same bird, controlled by the one brain. And its goal is to separate, divide us, right? Getting us to hate each other, fight each other, kill each other, to distract us from massive corporations like Disney, right? Turning around to a wife and saying, you can't sue us because your husband died because we as a company didn't notify your husband of allergens in his food. You can't sue him because he has a Disney Plus account. 5 people were charged in connection to Matthew Perry, the actor who played Chandler in, I think it was Chandler in Friends. 5 people have been charged in connection to his death. They basically knew that he was vulnerable, knew that he was in a bad place, and pushed drugs on him. So they were involved in his death. This is happening. We're all distracted by this. This is happening all around us, and we just don't give 2 fucks because we're too busy fighting ourselves. But all joking aside though, I'll vote Johnny, all joking aside though, it's all true. Like, politics is fucking corrupt as fuck anyway. I wouldn't want to get into politics. That had to be forecast in the Holy Bible. What had to be forecast in the Holy Bible? Who the fuck brought the Holy Bible into this? The Holy fucking Bible is fucking, nowadays it's been censored so much and fucking filtered so much. It's like, I mean, on the topic of religion, we all like to hate religious prophets, don't we? We all like to hate, oh, why is God so hateful? Why are you so hateful? Why did God allow this to happen? What did you allow to happen? You know, why didn't you protect my father or my sister? Why didn't you? You know? Why is there so much evil in the world? I don't know. Do tell me. Why does cancer exist in young children? And why does bone cancer exist? I don't know. Maybe it's the fucking massive companies that are pumping fucking EC123 do re mi into their fucking food. You know? People hate on God and Jesus and Muhammad, right? And Allah and fucking other religions as well, right? What they don't realize is it's the religious institutions that are making these rules, that are saying you can't be gay or you can't fucking marry, before fucking, if you have a child you can't be, or you have to marry before you have a child, and that kind of bullshit. You know, it's the Bible coming out and saying this. Johnny talks, yeah. Johnny talks manifesting, yeah. Oh, anyway, we're going to get some story content into this live stream because I only have a half an hour left, so let's at least get something happening anyway in this stream. Sometimes it's hard. I mentioned this before. Okay, I mentioned this before on a stream. It's hard to ignore the world in which you live in. We all live in the same world. We're all humans. Doesn't matter how much of a gamer we are. Doesn't matter what we're streaming. It doesn't matter. There's a world around us, and we can't just bury our heads in the sand, all the time. There's certain things that have to be mentioned, certain things that have to be brought up, and that's, for me, how I feel right now about the world around me. Is I just see this pointless civil war that's only going to divide humanity as a fucking species, by hate and anger and violence, while political corruption continues, corporate greed continues, evil continues, because the people involved in all of those things are the ones controlling that bird, controlling the left wing and right wing, and deliberately dividing them, deliberately having them fight each other while they get to do whatever the fuck they want to. That's how I feel about the world around me right now at the moment, and it's hard not to. Live is watching. I mean, this poet, like it's grand to be all poetic, like, but that's not my point, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, life can be what you make it, but at the end of the day, like, we can't just say, like, oh, life is great and bury your head in the fucking sand at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know? Did you get where I'm coming from? Like, I know what you're saying, but like life can't be, you're a bad person because you didn't call me day, or you're a bad person because you happen to be a different color than me. But then Disney, the company, you love Disney, don't you? They own Marvel. I love Marvel. I love Disney. Disney's so good. But how do you feel about Disney turning around to a grieving fucking widow and saying, you can't sue us for unlawful killing, for unlawful murder, because your husband has a Disney Plus subscription? Like, to turn around and say, oh, life is what you make of it. Like, I mean, do you know? There's, it's a bit more complicated than that. It's a bit more deeper than that, though, isn't it? And let's pop in here. Let's get something going. Let's get some gameplay going. Let's get some story going. I'm saying we each live the way we want to. But you can't, though. You can't just live the way you want to. That's not how the world works, like. Do you know what I mean? Uh-oh. Someone else has got fucking wasted, as they say. I was actually watching The Godfather last night, actually. The first Godfather movie. I haven't remade that yet, thankfully. Really good movie. What the hell? The gun is literally bigger than herself. There's no way she's not them.
When I came in, everyone was dead.
Why did you come here?
I was looking for my mother. They went everywhere, and I heard about this bar.
What's your name, little girl?
This game, the story is so mysterious. I like it. You kind of never know what's going to happen. You know, people are just dying left, right, and center. It's you, You're late, Kazuma's son. Margot sure is ready. I don't care. I wanted to introduce you to her. I don't care. Well, I guess maybe some other time. Yeah. Phone me when I'm adventuring. To-do. Where the hell are you going? There we go. Disney wouldn't allow a kid to have a Spider-Man tombstone for his grave. Like, on what grounds? And no problem, Dad. Like, on what? Do you know what grounds? What grounds? Oh, look, there's a cat. Oh, sorry, it's a dog, isn't it? You motherfuckers!
Bullseye! You fucked that mud up, yo! Man, you're ruthless. Just kill the damn thing already. Alright, my turn now.
Stop. Please stop.
Kazuya is gonna fuck these motherfuckers up. Oh, look at that. For reflexes. Do you know what grounds Disney had? Oh, fuck. That Disney had for refusing that request.
What the fuck you think you're doing? Today's been a very bad day. And it's put me in a real shitty mood.
I know how you feel, my man. I know
Just your bad luck to have run into me.
Oh, yeah?
It's fine. I'll be okay.
You're the unlucky one.
Really? Do you think so? I'm the unlucky one? Have to go. Same here. That's why I'm trying to cram as much gameplay into this like politically fueled live stream. You know, it's hard to ignore the world. That's why you got to play a game like Yakuza and kick the living shit out of some street hoodlums. Just focusing right now on kicking ass, venting my anger. Boom. The graveyard. Disney has a policy you can't use their IP on headstones to keep the innocence and magic. I'll get to that in a second. I'll get to that in a second.
What? Shit! What the fuck just happened?
You got your ass kicked. That's what just happened. And I'll respond to your comment in a second, chat. Try to fit as much content into this live stream as much as possible. Look at the doggy.
It's time to go.
But he looks like he's starving. He's so skinny.
Kid, where's your mother?
Huh?
You said you were looking for her.
I don't know. I've been looking for her all day.
Where do you live? You don't have a home?
I left the orphanage without telling anyone.
So, you're saying you're an orphan, kid? You don't...
My name's not Kid.
What?
It's Haruka. That's my name. What's yours, mister?
It's Kazuma. Kazuma Kiryu.
Please, mister. Will you please feed him? If he doesn't eat, he's gonna die.
Even if we feed him and help him out right now, there's a good chance that he's gonna run into trouble again. These streets are not merciful.
No, we can't leave him. Mister.
Save the puppy. I wasn't expecting that note, to be honest. Disney are living in a dream world. Disney are a multi-billion, greedy, and evil corporation. That's the world that they're living in. They're untouchable. They really are untouchable. If you ran a small local business, food business, restaurant, takeaway, whatever, and you didn't have any notices, saying like the allergy notices, allergy warnings, like all food outlets are legally obliged to have allergy notices, right? So you come into my takeaway, my restaurant, and you order something, a curry or whatever else, and there's no allergy notices whatsoever, and it has nuts in it, right? You eat it, you die. Your family tries to sue me, and my company is shut down, and I'm in prison. But then you have Disney, the multi-billion-dollar greedy corporation. They do exactly just that. They can get out of it because of terms and agreements. Can you believe that? That's the world Disney is living in. That's the world Disney is living in. Disney is owned by the what? Oh man. I doubt very much Disney is owned by the mafia. I'd imagine that if anything, the mafia would be owned by Disney. But okay. No, Chad. So Disney has a policy. This is policy. I mean, Disney could literally have a policy where we have the right to shoot you in the face, and they're so big, and they're so rich, and they're so powerful, and their lawyers are so fucking powerful that they could literally get away with having that. I mean, policy is what they hide behind, So it's their policy that you can't use their IP on headstones to keep the innocence and magic. I mean, to be fair, it's a good point. It's pretty fucking dark. It's pretty gloomy. Like it's fucking depressing, really, to have like a Disney IP on like a tombstone and their death, So it is a good point, to be fair. But this could be a child that loved Disney, supported Disney, went to Disneyland, went to Disney World, watched all of the Disney movies, just really loves Disney. and they just wanted to have that like connection to Disney, you know, at their on their final fucking resting place. So an all-out refusal to do that. I mean, let's face it. I mean, like if anyone really looked into Disney, you know, as a corporation, you know, their past, their present, and what they're going to be doing in the future, I mean, I think it wouldn't take long to see a company that is anything but innocence. And if it is magic, it's probably black magic. No, let's say that dog to round off the live stream. I don't have. Wait, if I can give him. No, wait a second. I actually can't give him any of these. It needs to be a dog food. Dog food. What if I give him a stamina royale? Okay, so it has to be dog food. So we gotta go to the store. Hopefully, it's not too far away. Yeah, I think you can buy dog food in here. Actually, you might be able to buy dog food in here, actually, because this is actually not a shop. It's a restaurant and a shop. Yeah. It's gonna have to be dog food. Oh, not now, go away. Another restaurant. So, would someone be able to call the child Disney? Good point, actually. I'm not quite sure about that now, to be honest. But I mean, if they're okay with like people going around fucking wearing their IP, it's kind of strange to me why they would have a problem then. But like, plenty of people wear fucking Disney T-shirts, clothing, merchandise, and there's never a problem. So what's the problem with a child wanting to? What's this? Oh, here we go. We'll have dog food in here. We'll have dog food in here. What if we're getting cat food? Just annoying. Here. There's cat food, but there's not dog food. Let's just get a meat bun just in case as well. So I'm not quite sure where the dog food is. I would have thought that there would have been dog food here as well. Let's try another place. There might be another place that has dog food. Let's try in here. Bear back, no problem. Apparently not, because Disney is trademarked. Yeah, I was thinking that as well. That would make. I mean, like, there's a lot of things that just make sense, and you just can't dispute them. You know. So I do understand. There's no dog food. To an extent, I do understand where they're coming from, but like, sometimes you just have to say "fuck you" to policy. You know. Put it this way: abortion, or some people like to call it termination, because it's problematic to their conscience. It's problematic to their consciousness. Sorry, it's my words, man. It's problematic to their morality to call it abortion. Some people call it termination. You know, some people are in denial when it comes to the process of abortion. So let's talk about abortion, shall we? When it comes to people's mentality of exceptions. So some people feel that abortion overall is not a good choice, not a good option. It's not right to abort. But there's extreme cases where situations like rape, stuff like that, you know, incest, whatever, where abortion / termination is appropriate, right? But I know it's a bit of there's a difference, you know, between what I'm talking about and abortion. But when it comes to Disney's policy on a child wanting to have a tombstone, headstone, of a Disney IP, their policy is against it. I mean, like, we're talking about the wishes of a dying child here, who supported your company, and you're going to refuse them. So to me, that's pretty scummy, to be quite honest with you. Welcome back. I'll be going in about 5 minutes anyway, and I'm sure you will be as well, because you mentioned that you were going at 5 o'clock. Sorry if I'm a bit over political. But to be fair though, I am trying to squeeze everything in as much as possible. You know, we are progressing the story here as well, like, so, you know, it's not all bad. If I had just not, like, I often had, fuck off please. Hey, why don't you lend me a little cash? Well, you know you can't refuse. How about you fuck off? So yeah, I'm trying to fit in as much content as possible. There was often times on this channel before Classic Hits Gaming, I would just basically pause the game and start talking for the entire live stream. So at least that's not happening. That's a good thing. If one wants to set up a YouTube channel named Disney, what would happen? Again, copyright. It's obvious. That's just common sense. No, to be fair, like, you know, um, like, it's Disney. It's their company. They obviously have the copyright to their own company. So if you claim to be Disney, yeah, you're going to run into copyright issues. I wonder what's going to happen here if I get the. That's definitely a dog, isn't it? It said save the puppy. Yeah, feed the dog. Well, I don't have any dog food, but I have cat food. They won't eat this. Well, I don't know what the fuck you want to have, so because. Fuck. Okay, there's probably a place up here that has dog food. Ah, stop. No, I don't have time for this. There's too many people fighting me now in this fucking session. Literally don't have time for this. I don't have time for this, fool. But I fight them nonetheless. Okay, where's the dog food? I don't remember coming across any other place that sold dog food. Like cat food. So I'm going to try in here, and if I can't find any dog food in here, I'll have to wait until the next live stream. Oh, fuck off. There's too many of these fuckers now going around. Thanks, Chad. Put what if your name was... Your name is not going to be Disney. Shit. Going to get dinner. Thank you very much. Enjoy dinner, and I will catch you in the next live stream. I'll be going on myself once I can kind of see if I can get dog food in this place here. If not, I'm going to save in the live stream and look for it in the next live stream. Yes, I am strong. I have noticed it. Fuck. Oh, it might be in here actually, come to think of it. No, why is it? Cat food? What would a dog eat? It's like, he doesn't seem to want to eat anything else. Yeah, I have to go. Okay, we'll try it again next time. Let's go to the phone booth. See you later. Oh, wait a second now. I'll read that comment as I'm wrapping up. It's a pity I couldn't find any dog food. I don't know where the fuck dog food is going to be, but let's keep on going around looking for it. Save successful. Okay, what do we have? The character in Dead Rising is a war veteran that is going out of his mind with PTSD and is anti-communism. Capcom censored his anti-communism dialogue. So Capcom are essentially censoring history. I mean, what's going to happen when a child goes into school and has been taught history? Are they going to censor out what happened? So we all know that communism was the threat of China and Russia. It's kind of like what they were like. They just, yeah. I mean, we all know about that. We all know about communist Russia and how, like, democratic America kind of like felt about communism. So we all know about that. Why would they want to be censoring that? Why would that be a slur now? Communism. You know, it's fucking ridiculous. It really is. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going way over time here, so I will catch you in the next live stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching again. Much appreciated.